It's Saturday, and you know what that means. Hello, and welcome to Always Elite. It is Predictions Day for Impact Wrestling's Rebellion, which takes place this Sunday, the 25th of April. It was originally scheduled for the 24th. For whatever reason, they moved it to Sunday. Maybe waiting on somebody or something, a clearance. So let's get right into it with the predictions. The first match on the card, this is all taken from Wikipedia, so I don't know the order, but we'll just go with whatever order they had it in. It's Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz, who are the Knockouts Women's Champion, going against Jordynne Grace and Rachel Ellering. Now, this is for the titles, by the way. Now, for me, personally, I think it's going to be Jordynne Grace and Rachel Ellering, or only because they've been promoting this, big day with Jordynne Grace and Rachel Ellering. So we'll go with that. It's just a gut instinct. So we're going to have new champs there. Then we have an 8-man tag with Chris Sabin, Eddie Edwards, James Storm, and Willie Mack versus Eric Young, Diener, Joe Doring, and Rhino. Now, I think Eric Young, Diener, Joe Doring, and Rhino are going to win only because they're going to want to showcase new talent coming in, because everybody on this card is older, and going to be on their way out soon. Rather sooner than later, probably. So they want to get some of the new talent going and build them up pretty good for their pay-per-views, Bound for Glory, Slammiversary, build them up for that. Then we have a last man standing match between Trey Miguel and Sami Callihan. Now, this match favors Sami Callihan, so I'm going to go with that. I mean, if Sami loses, I'm not going to be too surprised here, because Trey is a very, very impressive wrestler. So, but this definitely favors Sami Callihan. Next is Matt Cardona versus Brian Myers. Now, I don't know why this match is taking place. I really haven't followed it week to week. Maybe it's just something that they wanted to do. The winner is going to be Matt Cardona. Don't ask me why, just for reasons. Then we have the X Division 3-way match for the X Division title. Ace Austin, who is the champ, versus Josh Alexander versus TJP. I think Ace Austin is going to retain, because I think they're going to wait for a new talent to come in and take it from him. Not only that, he's got Madman Fulton with him, so it is an X Division match. Then we have the Impact Knockouts Championship match between Deonna Purrazzo, who's the champion, and Tenille Dashwood. Now, I think they're going to give the title to Tenille here, only because she hasn't won really a title anywhere that I can recall in any promotion in many, many years. So I think it's her time to win a title. She may not hold it very long. She may only hold it, a couple of months, but at least it'll be something. Although Purrazzo is very, very fierce, and she does know her wrestling. Then we have the Impact Tag Team Championship match between Finn Juice, David Finlay, and Juice Robinson, who are the champs, and they're going against the Good Brothers, Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. Now, the winners of this match are going to be the Good Brothers, and they're going to regain the titles from them. And the only reason why is because of the next match. Then we have the main event, which is title for title. It's the Impact World Championship and the AEW World Championship. It's Rich Swann, who's the Impact Champion, versus Kenny Omega, who's the AEW Champion. Now, the winner of this match, and the only reason why they're going to win, is Kenny Omega is going to be the winner, only because they're portraying him as the belt collector, and he's going to collect another belt to put under his, to put on his collection. Now, that's going back to the previous match with Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. They want to keep everybody having the belts, so it makes the Super Elite just that, Super Elite. have them have all the titles. Now, I'm not saying Rich Swann couldn't win this, but the way it's going and the way they've booked it is definitely Kenny. I don't see any way out for Rich Swann. Maybe he wins it back at the next pay-per-view for Impact Wrestling or something, maybe. Or maybe on an AEW pay-per-view. You know, we got a couple of pay-per-views coming up, you know, next couple of months. So, you know, who knows? But Kenny is definitely winning this match. I can almost 100% guarantee that. The only other option they have is a double DQ, and they both keep their titles. And I don't see that happening whatsoever. I do not see that happening. That's the only other option. I mean, I just do not see Rich actually winning this match. But that's it for the predictions. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Who's going to win any of these matches? And if you have something different than I do, especially for the main event, let me know. Because if there's something I don't know, I'd like to know. Well, that's all the time we have for you today. Until next time, always be elite.